My name is Insane Rave and I am back with another episode of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc, and I'm in a really good mood. Just find out if like a really terrible thing's gonna happen. There's no other way to say that. Alright. Let's get back into the depressing shit. That's the full truth of this case.
Sakura took her own life, and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
That's what happened?
Yeah.
Makoto, how did you manage to... How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Oh, he's shaking his boots.
Well, I mean...
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated.
You fucking idiot.
That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case.
Emotions are real, Micah. I have a heart, and I feel things.
See?
Fucking dweeb.
Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
So now what? Oh. Look at all those fucking A's. Look at all those fucking A's. We're gonna ignore the 1C. But look at all those fucking A's. Ay. Ay.
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point.
Thank you.
Guys forget already. You still haven't voted yet.
Oh,
Okay.
That's right.
How the fuck is that gonna work?
Seriously? Forgot?
Yeah.
I can feel my energy
Kind of.
draining out of me.
Same, fucker.
Whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote.
And unoffend.
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Okay. I'm so confused about this case, though. Look at those Monokuma coins. What are you gonna do to her corpse, dude? She's dead as shit. Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
Entire existence!
It's futile! Okay, we're done here.
What did you say?
So that's the whole truth. What? What did you say? So that's the whole truth. Huh. I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Hina, why did you try to cover up what happened? If the whole truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of us. And yet why would you do that?
Mean.
Yeah, we almost died though.
What is this?
Because that's exactly what I wanted. What? I mean, the reason Sakura died is because all of you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her. So that's why.
You should have been the one to die!
I couldn't let her be the only one that died.
What?
Well, what? What? You don't mean. You were gonna take us all with you? We have to atone for our sins. Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all have to pay for our crimes. What? For serious? That's...
What is this?
You still don't understand? Then let me try to explain. Do you realize how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this. Such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's... I found on the ground, in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note? Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran out after her and...
Um...
Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. I can't. Calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me.
No forgiveness!
You tried to protect me. Because of me.
I can't forgive this!
My closest friend got hurt. Sakura. Because of me. My friends are all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility. Sakura. She thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault. Which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them. You asked to meet with those three. You can't. Don't you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry. I just want to talk to them.
But...
Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. If they all gang up on you, I want even you. Hina, please, don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy.
Friends.
Sakura. She clearly believed. She completely believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you would have understood. She was a friend to all of us. And yet...
Why?
And yet... You trampled all over her feelings. And then you did the unthinkable. No, that was just a misunderstanding.
What are you saying?
Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in all of you, and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her.
Won't forgive you.
Do you have any idea how desperate she was? Seeing you act like that. That's what a suicide note means. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand.
Why?
That's how far you pushed her.
Huh?
Sakura, what happened to you?
Hina.
You came. Wait right here. I'll help you out.
Hina.
Hina,
Huh?
I'm so glad I got to meet you. Well, what's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that?
Have a favor to ask.
Huh?
A favor?
Some protein.
Could I ask you to? Yeah, you got it. Just hang on. I'll be right back. That was the last conversation I had with her. I went to the chem lab to get the protein she'd asked for. When I got there, I saw the powder, and that's when I realized. I saw that someone had taken something from the poison shelf. Sakura. I ran back to the rec room as fast as I can, but by the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura,
Please!
let me in. Please, open the door.
Why? Why?
Why did she have to die? She had weaknesses. Just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That's weakness. That's normal. And yet,
Why?
you all blamed her. I tried to protect her and I suffered for it. And that just added to the weight she had to carry. I didn't even realize it. Hina. We killed her. All of us. We pushed her into a corner and we murdered her.
Why?
People like that shouldn't be allowed to live. And that's why you tried to lead us astray. You did your best to make us all arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial. Sakura died, hating all of us. I wanted to free her of her regrets. But even that got found out. In the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this. Hey! I'm sorry to interrupt right now. When you're about to deliver a final tearjerker, but it's just taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died?
Is this?
What did you say? Everything you just said is nothing but your own interpretation, right? Your own opinion on what her suicide note meant.
What are you saying?
Of course I know what she was thinking. Because her and me.
In other words,
Well, what I'm trying to say is,
indeed.
don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really like this?
What the heck?
What is that?
Of course.
Isn't it obvious? A suicide note. Sakura's suicide note. What? But Hina already.
Bad.
Oh, I wrote that one. It was all me, baby.
It's true.
This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put it in the room. What? Then you lied to me.
Unbelievable.
Oh, don't say lie. It makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up a bit.
Well now.
I can't help if you totally took my little scribbles at face value. It didn't even have Sakura's signature on it. You filthy little. I'm not filthy. I didn't do anything. Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around. Heck, even if the will had been factored in, it still would have been between you guys. So what's the problem? This is all part of the production process, okay? And see, cuts. And so then, what did she write in her real suicide note?
What are you gonna do?
I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrative voice.
Hey!
But you know, haven't you been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place?
Son.
And isn't it just so unfortunate? Killing yourself is so final, you know? You can never hear the rest of the story. The truth is lost in darkness. It gives me the willies.
Enough already.
Enough already. Could you get on with it, please?
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Jeez, talk about a buzzkill. Alright, here we go. My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
It was our first night in the strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
See, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for over 300 years.
Let it be destroyed under my watch. So even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the
What
mastermind.
the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until I'd reached another stalemate.
As I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying desperately to stay alive, I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. And more than
I
anything,
cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
that's how I came to feel. So that's why Sakura.
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
It's a badass moment. Of course, because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic? Or just moronic?
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on
This
me.
is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me. Which is exactly what the Mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. The Mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I have an obligation to get this situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the Mastermind has commanded. I would do as I was told and commit
But I
murder.
decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
If the Mastermind demands I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of the conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my
If it
life.
can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
I've never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
Then Sakura didn't feel cornered. She didn't die hating us.
No way!
She wanted to stop us from fighting. To protect us. Correct. She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong. Too strong. That's why she killed herself. You know, I've never said this about suicide. And these are extremely extraordinary circumstances. But this truly is a power move. It is the ultimate power move. It flies in the face of everything that the game is about. And it's fucking awesome. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could do that.
However,
it was only her limitless strength that made it possible.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
She wrote a book for a suicide note. The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really, truly sorry. But don't be sad. If I can thwart the Mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path that I have chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I leave the rest to you. Please talk to Byakuya, Toka, and Hiro on my path. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show through actions, not words. Hopefully, then
I
they'll see.
never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
But
This is... I didn't understand how she felt. Not at all. I thought we were close and stuff.
What are you gonna do?
But in the end, all her meddling was like totally pointless.
Oh.
She died, so you guys want to try to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it anyway! Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all! In fact, it is because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one!
Bad.
She deserves all the blame! Everyone blame her! Go ahead, she deserves it! Now then, the next victim has been decided. What do you mean? Next victim. Nobody here blames anyone. First of all, you're wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste. Because she made us remember, we're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Damn straight. This is all because of our misplaced hatred. I don't blame her. I can't blame her. And nobody can blame Hina either. But whether or not there was a spy never really mattered. Because the one we need to destroy is you. Nobody else.
What? What do you want?
What the heck? This is not how it's supposed to go! But anyway, are you sure about that? The killing game is a competition between all of you, remember?
Hey.
Your enemy is each other. He's absolutely right about that.
Phew.
Ah, lovely Byakuya, you understand, don't you? This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of the game. Which is why I am bowing out of the game. Huh?
Naturally.
Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear that the others have cast aside their fear of this game.
Make me repeat myself.
There's no point in participating in a game which has lost that sense of excitement. Which is why I will no longer be participating in it. What? What's going on here? Now, I have only one thing to look forward to.
Clear now.
And that is to heap the harshest possible punishment onto the one who thinks they can control me. But, Byakuya, does that mean... Do not misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism, if that's what you're thinking. Wherever master goes, wherever master goes, I go. If the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch on fire. Everyone?
Hey,
Well, now can you say Sakura's death had no meaning? How boring. But nothing good can come of this. I'm still gonna be the one having the fun time.
Heck?
The fun time? Anyway, let's forget about all that good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on track.
You want me to punish you guys?
It's the moment you've been waiting for. Punishment time!
what?
Wait, but Sakura is technically the killer, right? And she's dead. You're not gonna...
But
Is it me?
Wrong.
Oh heavens no! Just because the blackened is dead doesn't mean I can stab in whatever new that I want. Didn't I tell you? I'm very particular about bare times one rule.
Listen up.
But I spent so much time preparing my special punishment, it'd be a shame to let it go to waste. So, for my special punishment, I prepared a special guest. Special guest?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
I've already done enough cliffhangers this week, so I'm not going to do it again to you this time. What's up? Who we got? Oh, fuck. That's a musty bell. The excavator destroyer. Oh. Jesus Christ. I'm pretty sure that's not how you do that. Well, that's terrifying. You.
Oh no!
You suck, man. You turn him into a mangled hunk of junk. Whew. That really took a lot out of me. Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken. After all, for a post-workout grub, chicken's where it's at. I'm all about that grilled goodness. Fried, broiled, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence. Grilled, it's where it's at. So, I realize how dangerous it could be. But still, I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true, so it's okay.
Gonna do my best.
If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. Alter Ego's words raced through my heart and soul. My disbelief gave away to raw anger. That anger turned to fury, black and muddy and boiling over. It bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowed, and shooting out of my mouth. How dare you? That was my friend. How dare you kill him? Huh? You were friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friends with a basketball? Name him Wilson. Shut the hell up. He wasn't just a laptop, he was my friend. And you killed him. Is this what you call animism? Where a soul dwells within all things? Even like laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, I got my way. I was trying to find things out, all sneaky.
Just as I thought.
Just as I thought. So, you finally noticed them.
Actually,
Finally? No. I knew about it from the very beginning. I knew Chihiro was doing something with the laptop. I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was all going to play out from the start. What?
What are you thinking?
You knew? And you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge? Yeah, I mean, the data on that laptop, it was, I guess what you could call a gift from me to you. Well, maybe more like a reward. In honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult. So of course I didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking into the network was just too personal. So I had to do a little, reformatting.
I want to be able to help.
I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can get out of here. Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help us out at the risk of his own life. And for that he was killed. Yeah, that punishment time made me feel a billion times better. Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me remember that every low can get even lower. No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everybody who's died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends, they all make us stronger. I swear to God, someday, you will pay for this. Holy moly, you're like super mad, like just unreasonably upset. Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, but before that, I need to read the postscript. Postscript?
yep.
Yeah, there's still a bit more left in Sakura's notes. Do I have your attention? Okay, then here we go. Prepare your ears for the dulcet tones of yours truly. One other thing, Hina. There's something I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of the school. What, a clue?
Hina.
Hina, I've spoken with the mastermind off and on the whole time I've been here. So I've learned one thing, which is, the mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is... Oopsie daisy, that was a close one! Another word of me would have been hidden deep in spoiler territory!
Bad.
Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is dismissed for the day. What? You can't just end at the most important bits? It makes your brains rumble and tumble, doesn't it? It makes you so mad you don't even freaking know, huh?
Guys?
That's the whole point, stupid. Is to get back at you for all hardening your resolve. Fine, but at least Sakura's notes. I can never let any of you greaseballs have it.
Too bad.
Sucks for you, loser. Wait, what's this?
What?
What is it now?
What?
There's one last line on the notes. Let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard. No matter what. And that's seriously it. Huh? Wow. What a stubborn loser, huh? She won't lay down and die. She'll fight you. Or whatever. Who cares about what some... Who cares about what some dead musclehead has to say? Okay, well, I'm out of here. You guys should try to get some rest, you know? And maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach the school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really get free from the regrets of the outside world? Think about that. Think long, think hard. Those were his parting words to us before disappearing. But what was that all about? Sakura's final message, her last clue to help us resolve the mystery of the school. The mastermind did something to us? Kiriko said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over.
You.
What did you do? What did you do to my body?
Ooh.
Hey,
Answer me. What did you do to my body? The mastermind did something to our bodies. What were they saying the mastermind did? What did the mastermind do to us? I mean, did the mastermind plan a bomb on us or something? If we try to leave the school, a sensor goes off and the bomb explodes. I've seen stuff like that in movies and comic books. No, I feel just awful thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo!
So the glass trial is over, Monokuma's gone. So what now? What do we do? What else? Other than head back up. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's get out of here. But I am. Hina must still feel responsible. Dial back that ego, girl. The kind of mystery someone like that, like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
I would never have thought. I would never have lost to that kind of challenge. What are you talking about? Gerugo and Makoto are the ones that figured everything out. Stop talking. Seriously. I'm sorry. How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? I haven't reached a point where I need someone to apologize to me more than once.
sorry.
Okay. I see what you mean. Then, I'll try. Huh? That totally wasn't normal, right? Did she just capture his flag?
No, 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 no!
I cannot suffer the existence of someone who would disturb the romance between me and Master. What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's going on here. Why would I ever go for a sleazeball like him?
What did you say?
Sleazeball?
What the heck?
That's right, I called you a sleazeball because you are a sleazeball.
See.
Apparently, you still have a death wish. Oh, more biting sarcasm? No wonder why you don't have any friends.
No, 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 no!
Stop fighting with Master. You're making me jealous. I won the abuse give and take. Me. I guess it's not so easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, that's just how it is for now. So it was a longer episode. And so Sakura's class trial came to an end, and we returned to the world of Hope Speak Academy. But the story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching on. We all went back to our rooms, and before long, night snuck up with us. But, hey, this was all during the day.
This as such. Soon the door. Okay then.
Nighttime descended and pulled me down along with it into sleep. I couldn't remember the last night falling into such a deep sleep, but the night still wasn't over for me. A voice. I could hear a voice. What? Wake up. Wake up. Huh? The voice dragged me from slumber into haze, into hazy half-consciousness. My eyelids were like lead. Shit!
Kyoko?
Yes, it's me.
Huh? Kyoko?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
Wait, what?
In a flash, I was wide awake. What are you doing here?
True.
I'm here to wake you up. Oh. I see. Wait, but my door... It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. It was unlocked? Are you serious? Always. You don't have time. You don't have to overreact like every time you're surprised. What time is it? 3 o'clock in the morning, of course. It's 3 a.m.? Why was Kiriko waking me up at this hour? Alright. I know it wasn't... I said no more... No more fucking cliffhangers. But this has already been an unsufferably long episode. So I'm just going to end it here. And we'll find out why she's waking me up next time on Storytime. Bye-bye.